Oh yeah. Oh, they're gonna hear me all night.
It's just a donation. You should say that. I got 3 quarters, I got 3 things. camera.
We are here at beautiful Lakewood High School. A little bit of a late start, 6:15 start, supposed to be a 5:30 start, but ultimately we're waiting for Sound Christian to finally beat Evergreen Lutheran in 9 innings, 5-4, to punch their ticket to the next round against MVC today. So we'll be facing the Sound Christian Lions out of Tacoma. And right now we're doing just a brief senior thank you and welcome that John has. And so parents are coming out onto the field. As AD, my name is Pat Russell. These are the things that drive me nuts because we have plenty of time for the game, but the sun's getting lower and lower and lower. So I'm going to quiet down as John talks about our 8 seniors. So this year we have Liam Milnar, senior, 3rd year at the school in the program. Tegan Benfit, a senior. I believe this is 2nd year at the school in the program. Devin Hibma, 4th year in the program. Even though were cut short that freshman year, these seniors started the program. Jacob Blanken, 4th year as well. Cannon Robert. Behind the plate, number 15, Bo, batting third. Batting fourth, pitcher on the mound, number 12, Kel. At third base, number 17, Tommy, batting fifth. At second base, Jasper, number 5, batting sixth. In center field will be Seth, number 10, batting seventh. Right field will be Ben, number 1, batting eighth. And Caleb will be number 3, is playing left field, batting ninth. They do not have a designated hitter. And from what I can tell, they have Mal, number 18, and Dimitri, number 7, on the bench. Hope I'm pronouncing those names right. Sometimes coaches' handwriting's not the best. For MVC, you're going to see Jordan Fedema up on the mound, number 24. Behind the plate, you're going to have Trevor, number 12. Liam will be playing first base, number 42. Nathan Semink will be playing second base, number 10. Third base will be Tegan Benfit, number 15. Shortstop today, Joel Votipka, number 8. Left field will be Jordan, 28. He's playing left field. Center field will be Christian Kilvert, number 1. And then right field, being DH4 is Cannon Brown, number 5. So order coming up will be Joel, Jordan, Oliver, 1, 2, 3. Nathan, Trevor, Liam, 4, 5, 6. Tegan, Jordan, Christian. And like I said, Oliver will be DHing for Cannon in the 3 spot. So our hope as a Mount Vernon Christian crew, to be honest, is just minimal wear and tear. If we can get these guys in 4.5, get up 10 runs, that would be fantastic. As always, though, you get teams when they play right before, got a little bit of warm-up, got a little bit prepared mentally maybe to just compete. They won a close game, so I think our guys have to come ready to play. Chaz Degas will be on cameras. Matthew Degas is working at a different location, not doing cameras. I think he's actually making money. And like I said, this is Pat Russell. We also have Caps Radio here. If you are not a fan of Pat Russell radio voice, then feel free. I think it's Mike on the Caps Radio. Not quite yet, so apparently Lakewood High School, although a great location to play a game, sometimes the stuff doesn't work as well. So I'm sitting between 2 grown men that shook their head both times I said, hey, this is a good thing. So turf field, what you're going to see a little bit today, you might see some guys in their tennis shoes. Most of them have molded cleats. A couple of the guys will be wearing specialty shoes. To be honest, it looks like Joel out there is playing some soccer shoes. Looks like it. Football shoes, that's why I was looking. It looks like you got the goalkeeper, Nathan Smig, over there, and looks like his indoor shoes. I kind of kid. No, he's got legit baseball shoes on. The rest of the guys are looking good out there. Up to bat, you'll see both teams are wearing white today. The royal blue will be Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes, and the looks like darker blue, that's how technical I am on my colors, will be the Sound Christian. Sound Christian are the Lions. All right, so as we step in, this is number 9. Sam, first at bat for Sound Christian, takes a strike. Sam will be playing shortstop. On deck, you have number 2, Robert, first base. A little spinner gets in there for strike number 2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes for Jordan Fedema, sophomore right-hand pitcher. I think he has 4 pitches. Okay, nice little fastball for a strikeout, 1 out. Robert will be first baseman, number 2, stepping up. Oh, a little spinner outside, ball 1. Not sure the angle that you guys will be able to get, but ball in the dirt for ball 2. Those curveballs, you can actually see as they spin, they have it looks like a hole. The seams make a little hole, so you're looking for this little white dot. And as you pick it up, tall guys like me, all they want to do is hit it to right field unless it's hanging, but that's still tough to hit. So counts 2 and 1 here in the top of the first. Evens up the count 2 and 2 with 1 out, nobody on. First baseman Robert up for the Sound Christian Academy Lions. Jordan Fedem on the mound brings strike number 3 for his second out, second K. Both strikeouts in this inning are guys looking at a third strike. That might be fatigue from the earlier game, might just be not seeing the ball as well as the sun's gone down. It's tough to say, but looking good. Painting the inside. So Bo, number 15, is their catcher. As always, I like to talk about the shoes that the guys wear because shoes nowadays are so much different. Ooh, high, in my opinion, but umpire's excited behind the plate, gives him a strike on that one. 0-2 is the count with 2 outs. Top of the first. Call that strike 3 with the swing for the 3 outs. So, at the end of 1 for Sound Christian, moving to the top, bottom of the inning, you had 3 at-bats, 3 outs, all 3 strikeouts. So nobody left on, no errors, no hits. So for you purists out there that like baseball, if you're young kids, I always say, hey, young kids, pay attention. So 3 pitches, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is almost the most ideal inning you can have. 9 to 10 to 11 is kind of that thing. 9's like hey, if you can get 9 pitches in there, that's a good thing. Pitch counts nowadays are trying to keep kids around 75, 85. I can literally remember throwing about 140 pitches one game without much issue or coach thinking twice. So from an arm standpoint, I think it's a good thing. From a competitive standpoint, I think sometimes at this point of the year, if the guys feel good, let it ride a little bit. But everybody has their opinions. Because 97% of these guys won't be playing baseball past high school. So caps.
660.
I'm not sure which one.
I don't have that other book.
Michelle said
Can I have that other book for a minute, please?
I believe that's what their coach said. He's at 14. So 14 remain.
He was at, wait, hold on, 12. He's at 91 at the end of that last game.
Yep, so
14, right? Okay.
All right, trying to figure out how many pitches this pitcher has. He threw the last part of the game versus Evergreen Lutheran came in. So through 91. I guess if you're the Hurricanes, you're excited to win into 9 innings. I guess, good little pitcher. So, all right. Lead out for the Hurricanes is number 8, Joel Votipka Jr. Crowds the plate a little bit, likes to get in there. Quick bat, turns on him quite quick. Pushes the ball outside, ball 1. Don't know if you can see his back pocket. He has a sliding glove. That's new from when I was growing up. So keep your thumbs. It turns on it down the left field line. He's going to take a big turn. He's going to get down that line. He's going for 2. He's not even slowing down. He's in there for a nice double. Lead off double for Joel Votipka. As I said, quick bat turns on that one. Just a fantastic rip to start this. So next up is senior Jordan Boone. I almost said Jordan Fetterman. Jordan Boone takes a hack. Classic Jordan. I have to give Jordan a hard time. Sometimes he takes that 3/4 hack, I call it. He's not, I don't really want that, and so he swings not fully like I think he should. So he too is really on the plate, looking to bunt, turns the bunt. Pitcher is in the windup. Kind of a mental mistake in my opinion there by the pitcher. Curveball, ball. So Joel, recognizing that he was in the windup, you can't, unless he stepped off with his left foot, he would have, I guess you step off with your right foot. Got off well, so Joel took third base on that. Kind of an easy steal. Pitcher's going from the windup now. Ball 2-1. Nobody out. Joel Votipka on third. Bottom of 1. Hurricanes on the prowl, I guess you could say. I'm not sure if that's a hurricane term, but on the move. There you go. There's a strike. 2-2 evens out the count. So ideally, you'd love to see Jordan just put one out right field, just over the first baseman's head. I don't mind the 3/4 hitting this. Just got to put the ball outside of the pitcher. Oh, nice little swing there. Stays alive for 2-2 count. Shout out to Logan Mounts taking a run down the right field line, getting the foul ball. Thank you for that, freshman. Those of you guys who know Logan Mounts, little tough bouncer back is there and in. That will do. Fielder choice. 1-3. The first out, still on base, and he is scored. That gives the Hurricanes, so Lakewood High School, the Cougars, a 1-0. Oliver Ness, senior, number 17, designated hitter, up, takes ball 1 high. Oh, ball's turned over to third baseman line. Makes the play, makes the throw. Ball's bounced over, picked by the first baseman for the second out. Nice little 5-3 out there. Now the sound of the bat sounds like he got that ball on the inside on his hands a little bit. Just turned that over. It didn't quite get enough of that. Oliver has a quick whip on the bat, but he's a little bit taller than the rest of the guys, so. Stepping up is junior, number 10, Nathan Semink. Takes a curve for a strike, kind of jelly-legged him there. His little snaky leg. Nathan gets on that line, back foot, little open stance, tries to allow both eyes to see. Turns on that one. From this angle, it's tough to tell if that was almost fair. But when it hit the third pole back on a pole, I'm guessing that is foul. So good call by the umpire. Ball's high, hit right side of the diamond, foul. Tried to sneak one by Nathan. Nathan said, no, I can catch up to that, and did a good job, just a little foul. Trying to stay alive. 0-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first. Oh, gets the ball, little 9-iron out to center field with some loft because of the wind for 3 outs. So after 1 on 1 hit, 1 run, and nobody left on base, is the Hurricanes 1, the Lions 0. I am, yes.
Do you know? Is there a pitch count for these guys?
There is.
Do we know how many pitches he can go?
I think that was probably about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He had 14, so I think he was at 13. So he had one more pitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's out.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah. So that's it's 91 coming into the game.
Oh,
so that's
gotcha.
105 is the pitch
105,
count.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So just talking to in regards to pitch count. So the pitcher for the Sound, Christian, I think he is now done. I think he was one away. Maybe he could throw one more pitch. That's it. That's 14. Sorry, I stand corrected. Both Michelle Hood and Trevor Votipka are here, which means I will never be wrong.
That is right.
And if I am correct, I might be wrong. So who knows? Sometimes I don't have to listen to Michelle Hood during baseball season like I do during basketball season. But when it comes to Mrs. Votipka, I have to listen to her all the time.
Good answer, Mr. Russell.
All right, we are sitting here at the top 2. Cal's coming up here, number 12. Start off as pitcher. Ball is taken for a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1. Jordan Fedema back on the mound. The battery today, Fedema and Blum, common battery. They do a really good job just reading each other. Set up on the outside corner. Throws ball right by him for strike number 2. Jordan's got a little bit extra pep. I'd say he ate his Wheaties, but he probably had a Bang soda for I don't know if they do those drinks these days, but my goodness. I know some of the guys that are on the bench as seniors are sitting there. So that is strike out number 4 on the game. 1 out. 3 pitches there, all fastballs. Coming up to the plate, Tommy, number 17, played third base, made a nice little play, picked the ball. Not sure where that was, so I'll remain a little bit silent on that. I think that cut the umpire off a little bit because it was so, usually he's right on there. So those look outside from our angle. Great thing is I have I can be kind of a roving announcer of sorts. I don't have to stand next to the camera as much. Ball's inside low, but he's going to give him that strike. 1 and 2, 1 out here. Sorry, 2 and 1. I keep on. This stinking book does it backwards.
That's why he switched.
Yeah. Ball's high and inside over the head of Tommy for a 3-1 count. Ball's going to come right down the plate right here. He's going to have a chance to hit if he wants to. A little bit low inside for ball number 4. So we have a walk there for Tommy, the third baseman. Number 5, Jasper, second baseman's coming up. So Sound Christian soccer team, I want to say Mount Vernon Christian played them again this year. I know we played them a year ago. Jordan checks first base, throws it over to Liam. Liam back, had a little bit of a wrist issue. Back on first base, playing well. Trying to get these guys off on their hitting. Strike 1 is the call. 0-1 with 1 out, guy on first. Coach is talking to him, asking him to move back. Swings a little bit late. Strike 2, 0-2. Doesn't look like is that Tommy on first is looking to steal. That's a swinging strike 3 for out number 2. So all recorded outs so far for Jordan Fedema are on strikeouts. 5 strikeouts in the game. So top of 2, we have the center fielder made a nice little catch on Nathan's 9-iron out to him. Actually misread it a bit to start, but stayed put and got his glove on, made the catch to end the inning there. So comes up to bat. Takes a strike, 1-1 count here with 2 outs, guy on first and top of 2. This is Seth, number 10, center fielder. So do not have grade levels for these guys. Trying to just simply make sure I get their names right as we walk through this inning. Strike number 2 there. So 1-2 is the count. 2 outs, guy on first. Takes a little check over He's going to throw it right down the pipe, try to get strikeout number 3, and he does for the 3rd out. So at the end of 1.5, you had no hits on no errors with 1 man left on base for the Lions. As we head into the bottom of 2, we will be having Trevor Blum, Liam, and Tegan coming up.
She left. She was all mad when she was leaving. I saw her. She was stomping her feet up and down.
So right now, if you hear me talking, I'll be talking to Tim Bryan, one of the referees, umpires, signers. So.
It was so funny. Don't worry about the scoreboard. I don't care about it. If I were.
That was, yeah. She's okay. I think hopefully gets credit for being.
There you go.
Oh, she was here. You get the master
Senior skip and
I got that at the gas station.
Okay, you're good to have.
But her quality teams you the 3rd base coach right now.
No, Shell.
Now you guys win this.
What's that?
If you win this,
Hopefully right back here tomorrow, 4
we're
o'clock.
here at 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's
That's the plan.
Okay, I didn't know where it was. I had to put it out. I talked to Mark Clow out of Seattle, and I said, if I'm the betting man, Mount Vernon Christian should win this game. I said, and then from there, we're going to host it. And I said, with us hosting it, I'm sure it's going to be at Lake.
That's the plan. And Thursday, I got that it's on the calendar already.
That's
so,
already on the calendar.
Yeah.
I'll be at Thursday. We're going to do 3-man that day because
Awesome.
them are to state games.
Yeah, and hopefully it's just a day like this
Right.
And hopefully we can get there. At 3 and 5:30 should work.
We should. Well,
Yeah.
that game just obviously.
That one went
innings,
9 and it
they
went long and
it's-
just couldn't produce. So yeah,
I got hit. Nobody else did that.
yeah.
One kid stands in the bucket and goes, they get me. I said, yeah, but you made no attempt to get out of the way. You get to stay in the box. I said, now you do this, and it hits
Yeah.
you in there, I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
So you did, but you just stood there and watched it go on. It's like, yeah, I did. Just stay there and hit.
Yeah. Alrighty, am I still on? All right, sounds good. So we do have a pitching change. Looks like Tommy, number 17, is coming from third base to the mound. Cal, number 12, is headed over to first base, and first baseman Robert, number 2, is headed over to third base. So didn't see any other changes. As I'm watching Tommy throw, I saw fastball. I saw maybe a changeup. I did not see a curve that I saw for a strike as of yet, but who knows? He had 14 pitches left, and he used all 14. So
Is it just pitch count even if he goes a whole game?
we'll find him.
I thought
Yeah. Ball 1 to Trevor.
they started the catcher game before. He didn't want to get out there from the very beginning. That's what they got down 3-0.
That's what I
And then the
heard.
coach goes, yeah, we're trying to root for this guy for the second game. I said, well, you're not going to get to the second game if this guy keeps pitching.
Yeah.
I said, but that's up to you, coach, not me. I don't care who pitches.
So that's ball 2 on Trevor's 2-0. Liam getting a little bit of workout in. So when you get to this level, a lot of times you stay on your side for your on-deck person. On-deck person's supposed to be active, getting the ball for the umpire. Not all catchers are as active as some are. So Trevor, our catcher, pretty active on getting the ball. Sometimes the other catchers don't mind just kind of chilling a little bit. So 2-2, nobody on, nobody out right now. For some reason, a little bit of a smile with Trevor. He's up in, he's choked up. He's down back on that bone. Gets pegged. I think the catcher said something about charging the mound. I'm not sure Tommy was thinking anything about that. Looked like that ball just got inside on a kid who was standing really close to the plate. So that's going to be a hit by pitch, we'll call that. Puts Trevor on first base. Brings up number 42, Liam Milnar, hitting 6th today. Liam, one of the 8 seniors, will be heading to Skagit through the fire sciences and looks to become a fireman, hopefully. If you've ever met Liam, he can talk cars and he knows more than most. And if you start asking him about his cars that he has, you'll be a bit jealous. I'm just going to say that. He has a red Mustang that is a Roush. I think it's like a 2016 that I absolutely love. He has a Skyline that he loves. I'm not sure I'm sold on it, but apparently it's a really high-end car. I know he has a few others as well. For the big guy, as the seniors come up, I'll try to let you know where they're going. Tegan Benfit on deck, number 15, also looking at the Skagit for the fire science. Honestly, he should go into sales. I think he could sell anything, and if you ask anybody else around the state, because he's talked to most people when he goes places, they'd probably say the same thing. So Tegan's BMW guy has probably an E46, I think, and has done a lot of work on that bad boy. Stolen base by Liam. Looks like a strike one. There's ball one, so 1-1 count. Got guys on second and third. Liam getting lead off. Trevor slight lead off at third. No move over. Ball is down and low. So from their first pitch to the second pitcher, definitely a velocity change. I think Tommy's his name. Tommy doesn't quite have the same velocity as Cal. Our guys are still choking up. So 2-1 heading into this pitch. Pitch is there for him to swing. Takes pitch, takes another strike. Sitting 2-2 and nobody out. Guys on second and third. Score 1-0 here at Lakewood High School. Looking at strikeout for Tegan, out number one. Jordan Fetterman coming up. Jordan's pitching today. If I'm not mistaken, he has 6 outs for the first 2 innings, all strikeouts. So 3 not looking, or 3 swinging and 3 looking. Takes a hack, little big hack. I think he's trying to send that to the softball field up there. This is tough. You know, this pitcher I don't think is going to blow it by you, so you're trying to sit on the fastball and you're trying to really keep your form as you want to swing and hit the snot out of it. But Trevor Blum, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's just fantastic. Little pass ball. That's a catcher knowing a catcher, and runners advance. Great position to get out there. Yeah. And you're blocked by the batter, yeah. Oh, that was a great slide. And, you know, young kids, if you're playing, sliding face first at home in dirt and in the mud, and some of the fields you play on might not be wise. But once you're able to run at a decent clip, if you can see the plate and you don't have somebody blocking it with shins and spikes, head first slide's not unaffected by any means. So with that said, we have a 2-2 count with 1 out currently. Ball is hit high. They're tagging on the infield. Player's coming home. Play's going to be. Tag's going to be at home. Tag is out. So we have a fly out, throw out play. A little, is that going to be an F3? And then a 3-2 for the 3rd out. So after 2, the score is 2-0. You have 1 run on 0 hits, and technically nobody left on base there. So 2-0 going into the top of 3. So they say, can you focus on the pitcher and not the fence? I don't know. So James, sorry, a person that is in the that is watching, I apologize. We're trying.
The camera won't play.
So between innings, I'm going to try to be a little bit quiet, trying to take care of some stuff for
Hey, 7. Hey, 7. On deck. Get in the dugout.
All right, we have pitch number 1, little foul ball off to the right side. Coach Burmeister making a play on it for, sorry, I got to try to do some work as well. So this is number 1, Ben, playing right field. So we have strike number 1. Strike number 2 there for Jordan Fedham on the mound. So. Another foul ball hit off the. Looked like that went off the plate as Trevor went to go get. He was in first gear with too much torque, so he might need to gear down to second. He could not find traction back here. So, for those of you who don't understand that, that's a car term. Cars have gears. Swing and a miss for strikeout. Number 7 for Jordan Fedema on the night. Ball 1. Up to bat now is number 3, Caleb, playing left field. 9th hitter, and we'll be back at the top of the order for Sound Christian. Jordan on the mound. High and inside, ball 2-0 with 1 out. Top of 3rd, nobody on. That was down the pipe, swing and miss. We have strike number 1. All right, I'll stop texting and I'll focus in. We have bunt down the 3rd. Tegan brought it up over to his buddy Liam for out number 2. Little 5-3 out. Brings up Sam, number 9, playing shortstop. Sam in the earlier game got popped in the head with a curveball. Kind of a jokester. Kind of a fun personality that kid has. So, all right, so 2 outs, top of 3. And ball outside for ball 1. Infield's not playing in per se or super far back or anything, just kind of normal positioning. Strike one. It apparently was not well received by the Sound Christian fans. Honestly, I'm looking at my phone trying to update everything. We have a check swing to Joel at shortstop, throw over to first base for the third and final out. So after 2.5, going into the bottom of 3, it is Sound Christian Academy 0, Mount Vernon Christian 2. And that is about 8 runs less than we really want at this point. We want to start putting some runs on the board and make sure that we don't run out of daylight or sunlight here as it starts to fade. So, if you look at the field via the camera, we are looking northeast, and so first baseline is almost directly east, and I'd say left field, third baseline is almost directly north. So the sun's going to be in the first base, second base, and right field eyes here in the near future. But luckily we live in Pacific Northwest, so the sun doesn't ever really shine fully. There's a slight cloud in the way. So other than the walk, Jordan through 3 has faced one more than the minimum. And that is what you want at playoff time. You want very few people on base. Honestly, it's not the time where you want to work on stuff. You just want to get in, get out, and be done, move on. So these guys, Hurricanes, if they can get this victory tonight, or if Sound Christian get the victory, if Hurricanes get the victory, they'll be hosting here tomorrow. I want to say they'll be hosting Rainier Christian. And if Sound Christian gets a win, they'll be traveling to play Rainier Christian somewhere down there. So Rainier Christian beat Pope John Paul 11-1 on Saturday. If you look around, Darrington beat Muckleshoot on Saturday and lost to Cross Point by 1. All right, so Christian Kilver got hit by pitch there, takes his first base. Coach thought he leaned into it a little bit. It's tough to tell. I'd probably be arguing the same thing. So we're going to call that a hit by pitch with Christian on first. That ball is tattooed foul, out of play. And this is Joel Votipka, number 1 batter, back up. It's a tough thing because back in the day, like a lot of those things would be, oh, he got picked off, slips, and has a 1-3 out. Some base running errors that just kill you at this time of the year. You can hear Coach Ed Webb just saying back, 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 and sometimes kids go to stop on this turf. It's just slippery. Being a science teacher, the dew point's probably still pretty high at this time of year. And nighttime, this is probably holding a lot of moisture from today with a little bit of heat, and that any cool air that kind of hits there, probably changing that into some dew on this turf, so it's a little slick. Joel looking at a 1-1 with 1 out now instead of a guy in first, or even better, a guy in second. He's just all there by himself. 2-1's the count. That ball's put deep into right field. It's going right center, going back over. He is on his horse to second. He is going to stop at second for his second double of the night, deep to right center field. So he has a double down the line, and he has a double to right center. Joel doing his job. Normally the number one batter is the guy that gets on base, but our number one batter gets on base in doubles. Let's see what Jordan Boone, senior, can do. Number 28 playing left field, ball outside, ball one. Tommy's still up on the mound, takes a look, does not take a look. Straight steal, not even a throw, and Joel is on third base, but strike 1-1 to Jordan. As you can hear, the guy is calling him Booney, but there's a Ryan Boone. I don't know what they call Ryan Boone, but Jordan has been Booney for years. Foul ball, strike 2. 1-2 is a count with one out. Guy on third, Joel Votipka hitting a double, getting over to third on a stolen base. So Oliver Ness grabbing the ball from behind the bench to the umpire. So pitcher takes a look over at third, comes home with the delivery. Ball is low outside. And that is another run. So Joel, twice I think he's been on third base and stole home on a pass ball.
Jordan, back off. Jordan, back off.
It's 2-2. Full count is where Jordan's sitting at. Got a couple bases open. To be honest, third base is open. That's the one I would try to get to. Oh, he's hit. Ball spins. A little bit inside. The good and bad of hugging the plate a little bit, because it's tough to turn on those inside, but he got enough of it to get a foul. That was good. So he stepped off the plate a little bit. Hopefully he can turn on this one. Looks like he's using about a 32, choked up. Ball's hit to right field, up and over the first baseman's head. It's going to be tough. Second baseman's there. Makes the catch. A little bit of a difficult play, kind of an underhand shovel catch. What I would say is you don't teach it that way, but he was able to get that for an out. And honestly, if you can just get outs, just keep it close, not let runs. I mean, 3-0 is not a score that's unsurmountable by any means, but I think the Hurricanes are just trying to figure out how to get guys on and try to open the floodgates a little bit. Pitch down the middle for strike number 1 to Oliver Ness, the DH. So Oliver, a senior, headed to GCU to be one of the Lopes down there, the Antelopes. So Grand Canyon University, a nice, just a quality Christian university down in the Arizona area. Takes a little hard hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's there. Trying to make the throw over. Does. Great arm from the shortstop for a little 6-3 out. And after 3, we have 1 hit, nobody left on base, and 1 run for a score of 3-0 in favor of your Hurricanes. Back on the mound for the top of the 4th is Jordan Fedema. I'll be back after these cough messages. I'm almost muted? On purpose? Okay.
When you're not talking, all I hear is them. I'm trying like crazy to get
Good luck. You might have to use the manual focus almost. Yeah.
It's not working. Anyway, I'm ready to text Gene or Kim and say, hey, we're trying. It's one of these things where either the pitcher or the batter is in focus.
All right, we have number 2 coming back up to the plate. Third baseman. Ball is hit hard. Joel makes a big throw and drops. Whew. Not sure. All right, we're going to have a book debate on what to give that. Because that's a tough play for the first baseman. It's a great play by the shortstop. It's a good hit by the hitter. So I, as a pitcher, want to give it an error to somebody, but I think I have to give it a hit, unfortunately. So. Jordan's back in his strike mode. Top of 4. We have number 15, Bo, the catcher, up. Jordan takes a look over to Liam, makes a toss. Liam puts the tag on number 2, Robert. A little chatty over there, just kind of talking. A lot of these guys know each other either from basketball, maybe soccer. There's a strike number 2 down the pipe for Jordan. Count is 2-1. We got a runner on first, nobody out here in the top of 4. Ball is hit foul. Cannon makes the run over. Tosses into his buddy. So Cannon, senior, DH for in this game, but he will be heading to GCU as well with his buddy Oliver. Kind of excited about that, talking to him. Ooh, a little curveball high. Umpire was thinking about it, but I think he made the right call, to be honest. That was a little bit high. Got to get that Mr. Snappy down a little bit. All right, so what that call was is catcher's interference. So Trevor went on that inside pitch to get it, and the hitter took a swing. Now, the thing that's unique with that is it'd be intriguing to see if the guy was all the way in the box or if he. So that's a tough one. Now you have number 12, Cal up, hits a sky bomb. Ball is in. You have Cannon taking the catch, so I'm going to give that an F9. I'm not sure if people are upset out there. It looks like Christian might be a little bit frustrated that he called for it and Cannon took it, but I think everybody and their mom in the audience is just glad it gotten out. That could have been really tough. Strike down the middle for Jordan on the pitcher, number 17, Tommy. Tommy walked in the top of the second inning. Broke the three Ks, 4 strikeouts in a row that Jordan was on. A little 1-on-1 with 1 out right now. Guy on first and guy on second. Inside for strike number 2. Strike 3, swinging. 2 outs now. Coming up, second baseman, number 5, Jasper. In the last top of the second inning, 3 pitches, 3 strikes for him. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Hard and inside. It's tough to lay off those if you commit. Pitcher is in his motion, and the runner on second base isn't even getting off much. So high ball 1-1, 2 outs. Guys on first, second, top of the 4th. Strike 2 with the swing. I just say climb the ladder, see if you'll go a little higher with it. Right down. Inside corner for strike 3. So at the end of 3.5, going in the bottom of the 4th, you had 1 hit, no errors, no runs, 2 guys left on base.
Yeah, you should watch on that. But I usually Okay, what's going on? We're switching out? We're switching. Oh, sorry, I think they just Okay. Okay, who you got going where?
All right. So we got a couple changes here. Looks like we have number 18 coming in for Ben. So Mal will be coming off the bench.
And what is his name?
All right. So number 7, Dima, is coming in as well.
Okay. Thank you. So we can watch the drama behind the plate. Yes! Okay. Thank you. I totally had to tag. My daughter's like. He doesn't pay attention.
All right, starting off the inning for the Hurricanes will be the number 4 batter, Nathan Samink, second baseman, coming in. Nathan with the open stance. Tommy on the mound for inning number 3 for him. Not sure what pitch count he's at. Ball is inside, ball 1 to Nathan. Trevor comes over and grabs the ball. I could have grabbed it just about as easy, but apparently my job is not to shag baseballs anymore for lollipops like I used to do back in the days of Coast and Everest and Majors baseball in Kirkland. A little drink of my Dr. Pepper. Gotta keep some caffeine in me to keep me going. I'd say it's past my bedtime, but we know that's not true. All right, 2 balls, no strikes. Strike 1, I spoke too soon, so counts 2-1. Bottom of 4. If you look directly west, we got the sun. If you look directly east, you got a little bit dark clouds, so I think we're in the right spot. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark. A little ball back and out of play, foul ball. Counts 2-2, evened up on Nathan Smake Jr. Kind of jumps out of his shoes a little bit to try to swing and hit at that. Tommy's been super effective up on the mound. Just throwing strikes is the key to success sometimes as a pitcher. Not necessarily how hard you throw, but just being right around the plate. All right, Trevor's up. Ball low. Ball 1. Third baseman saying, "Hey, bring it up." Tommy looked at the third base and was like, "Thanks. Appreciate that help." I was thinking about throwing it back in the dirt, but now that you said to bring it up, I will. So. Oh, a little curveball action. That's a tough one. Coach Burmeister telling Trevor to stay in the box. You got to keep that weight back. You see that spin of the ball. We talked about seeing that little circle, picking that up early. You want to make sure you do not get your weight too far forward. Keep your hands back for sure. This says low battery. Do we care about that? Please connect to power. So our internet is a little bit low. There is a drive deep to center field. Comes in, makes the catch. Just hung up enough, but man, put a little charge into that for out number 2. Deep hit to center field. And unfortunately, the center fielder, number 10, I think is his name, Seth, makes just a really good play on it. Now you have senior Liam, number 42, coming up. Still up in the zone for ball 2. 2-0. 2 outs. That's a hitter's pitch. Sit fastball. Don't even look at anything else. And then take as big a hack as you can and hit as far as you can. Ooh. Gets hit. Turns out of the way. All right, so Liam takes his base. Tegan Benfit coming up. Wearing the Nikes. He's got a little bit of, those look like running shoes. Not sure if they're the best turf shoes per se, but to be honest, you just got to wear stuff that's comfortable sometimes. Liam with a good lead at first. Tommy takes a peek over, pitches outside. Liam, being about 6'6", says, hey, I can just get back as easy as anything. Easy as pie. Not sure if that's the... Liam stealing. Baseball is a pass ball. So we're looking at 2-0 count. So there again, a hitter's count. I'm going to give stolen base because even if he got that ball, there's no way. He got a great jump. Big guy taking bases. He's going to be looking for a couple more. Strike on the inside, 2-1. Like I say, you're looking for a fastball, but you got to get one that you can hammer. You don't just take hacks because it's a fastball. So that was inside on Tegan. He didn't like that one. So ball outside by the catcher. Liam over to third base. All right, so what we're trying to do is just simply put that ball in play, beat out any throw to first. This shortstop before, who made a great play, he's playing catcher, so I'm not sure what this shortstop's arm is like. So you run everything out. Curveball, base on balls. Guy on first. Sometimes you can just do the old walk to first and then just try to take second and get in a little rundown or whatnot. But 2 outs, you can't be dinking around on the bases too much, especially with Jordan. Jordan pitching a really good game, wants to get an opportunity here to get an RBI. So, oh, ball high and outside, ball 1. Jordan Fedema hit a kind of a moonshot that the first base caught in, I think, the second inning. So, a little inside out pitch. Throws over to first, trying to catch Tegan. Coach Webb on top of that one, which is great. No offense to our previous kids helping out first base, but having a coach that knows the game, coaching first is a really good thing. Jordan, pitch to Jordan. Fastball just down the pipe, a little bit late on that swing. I think trying to get too much, so 1-1. Pitcher is set. Ball, strike 2. Outside corner of the plate. I go a long ways with a little base knock here and help himself out, give him some run. Pitcher, oh, foul ball. We had Teagan in motion on first. Ball's over into the JV football field. Got a bunch of kids running. And he dives on it. No, he doesn't dive, just kidding. Honestly, you guys just come to games and watch kids flat out go crazy about foul balls. It's fantastic. Again, base pitches high, is sitting down. Pass, this is going to score 2. Jordan's going to get on his horse. Misplayed by right field by Mal out there. Jordan's going to come all the way potentially home. Ball's coming in. It's going to be a clear of the bases. 3 RBIs. That might be the one. I got to go 3 with an error. No offense. I can't give that a home run. I don't know.
Did they even touch it?
No, you do what you want, but
I don't think he ever touched it.
yeah, but he misplayed a ball in front of him. So you guys do what you got to do. So some of these folks are going to call that in the park home run. Jordan doesn't want that type of gift. He wants legit home runs on his batting resume. All right, Christian, ball 1.
The score says inside the park.
All right, we got strike 1 on. All right, so official says that's an inside the park home run for Jordan Fedema. So I will and say, hey, congrats, young man. Experience before. You haven't been to any Hurricane baseball games. Honestly, I think I've been to about 4 games, and I've watched most of the rest of them online thanks to the Degas and Orcas Island, about the only ones that film stuff. I guess Coopville does too. But it is great to see him up there just frustrate pitchers. Honestly, if back in the day, I probably would have just drilled him just to drill him. Fake bunt's going, miscatch, little stolen base. This is what you call working hard to manufacture runs, which is a great thing. So that's ball 1, 2 outs. Fedema's home run was a 2-out rally home run. Christian way off second. Joel's going, you know what? I don't mind being hit by a pitch, but there's 2 outs. I want to hit another double.
He wants his inside the park.
Like, no offense, coach. I ain't wearing that up 6-0 with a guy on second, 2 outs. I love Jordan Boone, but Jordan Boone hasn't knocked me in yet. So I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to hit this runner in, get to second myself. Ball outside. Tommy's like, I don't think I'm going to let you do that, Joel. You've hit 2 doubles already. Joel's like, please, Tommy, just give me a pitch. Just 1. I'll be nice this time. All right, coming up, 8th batter of the inning will be number 28, Jordan and Boone. Jordan, I believe, is going to be a Dort defender. I hope that sounds right. All right, coach is coming and taking a little walk out to the mound. All right, so if you are old school like me, you're going, where's the hidden ball trick? Got a guy on second. Pitcher's going to pretend like he has the ball in his hand. He can't actually step on the rubber if he doesn't have the ball in his hand. Otherwise, that's a balk. So you have to keep your foot off the rubber. So if he doesn't get on the rubber and he doesn't have the ball, right, they're not doing the hidden ball trick. I guess that's just how I grew up. He came set, so he's definitely not doing hidden ball. I see a ball in his hand. Not sure what happened there, but Christian did not see that pass ball maybe. Because I'm not calling Christian slow because he's not slow. But on that one, he was not fast for some reason. So ball 1 to Jordan Boone. Jordan's gone to right side the last 2 times. Little step off. Gets Christian back on the base. All this with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 6-0 are your Hurricanes lead. Jordan takes ball outside, ball 2. Christian was looking down the line. I think Coach John said, no, we don't need that one right now. We need to make sure to give Jordan the opportunity to get a hit. So Tommy, a couple walks, hit by pitches this inning, causing some stress. There's a ball that's going down the right field line, and unfortunately it is hit foul. So that would have scored 2 for sure if he could have hit that at about 7 feet left of where it landed, unfortunately. So still want to see Boone take a whole hack. I think that was still kind of a half hack, uncertain. Gets the bat down. Young players, if you saw that ball high in the side of your head, don't leave that bat up there. That's the worst way to get a strike on you. So 3-1's a count, 2 outs. Guy on second and third. Jordan Boone up to bat. On deck we have Oliver Ness. Curveball outside, goes the other way with it, but a little bit too far the other way. We got kids running for this ball. Looks like Metcalf, number 14, might get it, but no, we got to get Earl in the red coming up hard on it, but no, white undershirt kid gets on it with the dive, sliding tackle. Telling you what, come out here and watch foul balls, guys. It's better than boat launches. Ooh, ball in the dirt, ball 4. That's bases loaded for Oliver Ness, DH. The ninth batter of the inning for the Hurricanes. If there's ever been a time where you want to put one into the windows over there, set some alarms off, this is the time. Not that I encourage destruction, I just encourage huge hits in the bottom of the 4th by our DH, number 17. Little known fact, yours truly, Mr. Russell, was a DH, and he was number 17. It's crazy. His name had 2 syllables in it, Patrick, for his first, like Oliver. Oh, Oliver has 3, never mind. That's where the similarities end. Ball down the middle, a little bit low. Christian's coming in, he's going to slide, get there. Catcher a little bit slow on getting back to it. That will be run number 7 for the Hurricanes. Just really good base running. That's ball 2. 2-0 for Oliver. He's going to be sitting fastball. All right, so I think he's going to hit a line drive over the shortstop's head. It's going to go to the fence, scoring 2. Oliver's going to get, he better quicken his bat if he wants to get that ball over the shortstop's head. Little 2-0 attack at that. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom 4. Runners on second and third. Ball high inside, 3-1. There's a ball hit to right field, going back. Second baseman struggling, can't get there. Ball is down, scores 2. Ball comes in. Tough play all around, but he gets the job done. A little 2-out, 2-run RBI. Brings in 2 more. So the score now is 9-0. Nathan Smink can do some damage as he gets a hit again. He gets to redeem himself a little bit. Oh, hits ball straight up. Ball straight up. Heads up, heads up, heads up. Heads up, heads up. Careful.
Hey, heads up, heads up.
All right, so to be honest, all I was really worried about was the camera stuff. Once I saw it hit the fence, I really didn't care if it hit somebody else. But then I thought, I'm a Christian. I need to care about people. And so I do care. All right, over to third goes Oliver Ness. Like I say, Oliver, we want him to score. A little 1-1, 2 outs. Nathan Smink's like, I'll knock you in. A little 2 out RBI is what he's looking for. I've usually seen Nathan pull the ball down the left field line, see if he can get a pitch that he can pull. Ball is outside. Catcher covers it, pitcher's there too. So ball 2, 2-1. Bottom of 4. Hurricanes leading 9-0. So if they can get one more run this inning, at least, and be up 10, that means when Jordan comes out on the mound in the 5th, there's a chance that if they don't give up any runs, we can 10-run and call this a game and move on to play tomorrow. So the ball is in the dirt, and Oliver's going to score standing up. Three and one's the count, and coach is going to come in and end the bleeding a little bit. So that pushes the score to 10-0 here in the bottom of 4. From who?
I just said, I can do this.
There's 10-run rule in districts or no?
I think we saved the game here.
A little bit. Not sure if he threw earlier against Evergreen Lutheran, so he definitely did. He's a lefty. I didn't realize he's a lefty.
Lincoln's coming in for Trev, but then I'm reinserting Trev right back in.
All right, so a couple changes coming up after Nathan finishes out this at bat. Looks like Jacob Lincoln Sr. is going to come hit for Trevor, but then Trevor's going to reinstate. So oftentimes what you're trying to do, baseball's a little difficult. It's tough to get guys in there in certain ways. You can change the game pretty quick. You know, you can change an outfielder and the ball can come to him at the wrong time and it can go, be tough. So but I think it's kind of cool that he's able to get Jacob in there to hopefully hit. But Nathan Smink is like, no, I'm not going to let you hit, Jacob. I'm going to try to get my own hit here. So missed that one, 3-2 is the count. 2 outs, bottom of 4. Hurricanes leading 10-0. Ball is hit at Coach Burmeister. Hit hard down the left field line, or left foul line, I guess you'd say, out of play. Still full count. 2 outs here in the bottom of 4. So pitch comes in. Those are the ones where you... All right, so All right, so hit by pitch. We got a lefty. Jacob Blake, number 7, in the box getting a signal. My guess he's getting the signal just to hit. Anything close, take a hack, big kid. Put some meat on it. There he goes. Gets a little swing out there. First baseman's got it. And out. So at the end of 4 is the Hurricanes 10, Sound Christian Academy Lions 0. All right, coming up for Sound Christian will be 7, 8, 9. So Seth, Mal, Caleb. On the mound going for the Hurricanes is number 14, Espen Landrum, sophomore. Not sure how much mound time he's had. If you know baseball, what you saw there was Espen short change Trevor. So Trevor gave him a heel biter as well, ankle biter. So Espen stands about 6'6" right now.
Thank you.
His pants stand about 5'10", so not quite. They don't quite all go all the way down. I'm 6'4", and I had pants that rode a little bit higher than the rest, so I can give kids certain hard times here. So that's what we're looking for. You want to play downhill as best you can at this point of the game. Just get the ball over. Just throw strikes. All right, watching Espen pitch in the gym, I see fastball locates it pretty good. Sometimes it can be low. Curveball from time to time. I haven't seen too many, but I'm guessing he's just going to come right after him. Let his infield do the work. I don't see any changes out there. It looks like we have the same crew in the field that we've had. Fastball number 1, fastball number 2, both for strikes for 0-2 count on Seth. Center fielder made some nice plays, number 10. Watches strike 3. It's one of the things you don't see as much anymore is a throw around the horn. Baseball is always trying to speed everything up, get things in. I can understand tonight that's a good thing. So a little bit slow. Mal number 18 came in, so strike number 1. Little foul ball issue. So, all right, that's been from the windup again. Number 14, sophomore on the mound. Ball low and outside. Ball 1. His first ball of the inning. Nice little pitch right there. Strike 2. 1-2, 1 out. Top of 5. Ball outside and low. All right, 2-2, 1 out. It's a foul ball for, say, 2-2. Strike 3, sits him down for the second strikeout, looking in the inning. So 2 outs, nobody on. Number 7, Caleb. Ooh, this is Dima comes in. So new hitter number 7 comes in for Caleb, I think. Takes a swing on the inside pitch. Okay. Strike 1. Strike 2. And with the 10-run limit right here, if he gets this strikeout for out number 3, ooh, in the dirt, well, pseudo dirt. Has everything available to him, curveball, changeup, but I think he's going to go fastball, something tells me. Right down the pipe, hope 7 doesn't swing. And that is the game. So Espen comes in, he faces 3 batters. All 3 batters go down looking. So that's 3 backwards K for the young man coming in relief. So if you look at this from a pitching standpoint, I think you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts between Jordan Fedema, sophomore, and Espen Landrum, sophomore. So congrats to the Lions on a victory earlier today over Evergreen Lutheran and a really good season. This will be the end of their season for the seniors, end of the career. I want to thank them for traveling up here to play a couple games. For the Hurricanes, we'll be right back here at 4 o'clock tomorrow versus Rainier Christian. So as we look at the time, 7:43, it's about 15 minutes earlier than I thought we'd be done, so I'm not complaining. So on behalf of the Mount Vernon Christian Athletic Department, this is Athletic Director Pat Russell and scorekeeper Treva Votipka and cameraman Chaz Degas saying thank you for tuning in. And if you're listening to this as a scout, whatever I say can and will be used against me. So with that being said, go Hurricanes. Excited to see you guys get this victory.